Welcome back, Snack Pack, to another awesome episode of Gold Rush out here on the old Arnold parcel? Yeah, parcel. So, interesting thing. I have been out here for, I think from the last episode I did maybe another 20 minutes or so of digging. So I've got these mats up to 25%, which we will handle momentarily. But whenever I came over here to just scope around, I finally found my mat essentially laying right there. So yeah, it was very well hidden, which I almost thought about peeking in there, but I didn't really want to at the time. So I'm just going to set this up over here by this tree and hope that it doesn't, transmogrify through the ground or do something weird. So let's go ahead and, let's see, did I fill this up with water? No, I did not. Let's go ahead and fill this up and see how much we get out of the 25% that is in each of these mats. We may end up having enough to upgrade our little system here to the 4 mats, which will be really, really nice. So, yep, we can only squeeze it out once. Good, and then we'll grab the other one, which does look a little bit more dirty, which is perfect. That's exactly what you want to see. You want to see it looking nice and dingy. Like there, it looks pretty dingy, but you can definitely tell whenever there's other stuff that's been ran across it. So we will toss that down over there. Let's go ahead and pan these out and see what we get from them. Alright, so after actually having to reset my game after I panned through that, we have 0.275 ounces, and with only $44 you can't really do a whole lot. So can I please lift that up and shut it? I don't know why it keeps glowing. Oops, wait, what does that say on there? Do not run. Okay, well, apparently it runs just fine for me anyways. Let me get out here. Let's go ahead and turn our engine on. We will go to the blacksmith, which we actually haven't been to before, but that was the house that we pretty much started the game next to in the last episode. So if you missed that, you may want to go back and check it out. I will link it. It actually may be in the little pins up in the top corner if you want to check that out as well. Just to see kind of how we started this journey. But let's go around, and once we get there, we will talk to him about making us a gold bar. Right, so here we are at the blacksmith, which you can tell by the anvil at the top there. Oh, no, I actually need to back up. And if you run into that, you kind of get a couple of issues. So we will knock on his door, and you can do one of two things. You can actually get the price for smelting and everything else. You can sell the ore that you've gotten so far for a certain amount of money, or it's actually better if you get it crafted into a bar, which costs $2.75. You lose 0.02 gold, or 0.02 ounces, but then you get this fancy looking little bar of gold, which is only 0.3 ounces. So we will toss that in the back of our truck here. Let's go ahead and pop off the parking brake. And then we can run this back over to the bank. And now the bars are actually worth a little bit more than the ore itself, which is really, really handy, because if it wasn't, then I would just be selling the ore all the time, and I'm pretty sure that's what everybody would do. But we will go ahead and spin us around here. Let's go ahead and back up just a smidge more. And we'll run around our truck. And I noticed this whenever I was playing in my spare time. It says that there's a school up there somewhere, but I'm pretty sure there's not. There's like a gas station, but that's about it. And sometimes this doesn't work out just right. So I mean, like, you can be clicking sell and it won't say anything unless you switch over to like parcels, and then it'll actually pick it up right, or if you exit there, then it'll pick it up right. So I don't really know why that's so wonky, but let's see if we can't possibly get the extension for our little mining operation over here. We'll go ahead and pop the parking brake on there, do a little slide into the warehouse. Let's try not to get stuck on the truck there. How much is the extension? So it's only $100, which means we just need one of you, and then we only need one mat since we actually found the other one, which is freaking fantastic. So want work lights, but I don't really need them right now. Let's see, I don't wave table jets. Not really worried about those. Don't need any jerry cans. Don't need any fire extinguishers. Yeah, so nothing really at the moment. So I could get, can I even get that? Because then I would have to get this one, right? Yeah, nope, can't get that just yet. That may be in the next one. So we will just go ahead and take our extension and our other mat, and they are nicely plopped out here. So this one looks similar to the other one, except it is just slightly different. It goes from like a wider set from the first section down to a thinner set at the bottom. So now let's unset the parking brake, and we will roam around here. We will get back to our claim, and we will get all this set back up. Now here's the police station, and then this little area right here is for all the heavy equipment. It's his big heavy machinery store or whatever, which we will go there probably. I doubt we'll get there in the next episode. There is a set kind of scripted thing that'll happen before we're able to get to that point, that allows you to actually go and get to that point and get to tier 2 and everything else. So hopefully that may end up happening in the next episode, but I don't know for sure. Sometimes it takes a little while. There will probably be getting a little squirrely. Probably be a little break in between the episodes where I'm actually doing some grinding off screen, off recording and all that, because sometimes it's a lot easier to do that, especially in games like this where you have to gather certain materials and stuff like that, and it does take a little while. So I may do a little bit of that and get our mats up to like 50% or maybe even 100%. 100% would be the best, obviously, but that does take quite a while. I think I've only done it once in my free time, and I think it took about maybe 30 minutes, maybe 45, 50 minutes, something like that. It probably took about an hour, now that I'm thinking about it. But we'll go ahead and grab our extension here, make sure that whoa, let's not have you vanish into space. Okay, well, we will go over to this side. I kind of wish I could keep it away from my face. That would be grand. So let's go ahead and plop it down, and we'll get our other mat. Let's go ahead and lay the truck bed down. We'll toss it over there. Make sure it doesn't roll off into this hiding grass over here. And there's that. And there is the second part. So that is the full extent of what that has to be, and it all works about the same. So essentially you put in the dirt just like normal, and then it gets separated into those three, but they all come out in equal parts. So like I did before, the one full 100% dirt actually runs through, it gets 4% or 5% in all 4 of those. So it will make for more gold production, technically. So that's about that, just getting the extension. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the little extender piece to this, and it's getting a little bit more money, and enjoying the blacksmith at least. So if you did, don't forget to let me know by leaving a like. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.